I'm watching for tourists. Walk like you drive, people. Keep to the right. Navigating a new city can be hard. What do I eat? What is this place known for? What do I pack in my bag? What if I have to go to the bathroom? I have to transfer to what train? Can I fit all of my souvenirs into my suitcase? There's so many cool cities across the US, but even with cell phones and Google, being a true city slicker can be a little tough. So today, we're bringing you 5 things to make exploring a new city just a little less overwhelming. If you're anything like me, one of the scariest parts about being in a new city is knowing where to go when you gotta go. So for those of us who gotta go right now, there's Sitter Squad, a public bathroom finder. It tells you where the closest bathroom is and gives you directions to the nearest throne. It also lets users leave reviews, so you'll know just how disgusting that bathroom's gonna be by the time you get there. And once you're full of relief and it's time to actually navigate the city, there's Citymapper. It gives you all of the public transit options from where you are to where you're going, lets you know when the nearest train's coming, and which is the best train car to sit in for a quick exit. The best part? You can use this in cities all over the country and all over the world. Simple transportation on an empty bladder. I'm sure that this is the future that Steve Jobs envisioned. Before I head out, I got a few things that I still gotta talk to you guys about. Okay, so you wanna walk 17 blocks for Insta-worthy ice cream. You're gonna be tired, you're gonna be thirsty. You can and should bring a reusable water bottle. But carrying a metal water bottle around for hours is gonna feel like you're carrying a small child. So we recommend getting a collapsible one. This one is BPA free and it's rubber. So once you're done, you can just smoosh it on up and stick it in your bag. Once upon a time, I was a social media mogul and I got a lot of likes by taking pictures of pictures. So I know it's an extra thing to fit into your bag, but get yourself a Polaroid camera. I mean, we're on vacation here, people. We gotta take tangible memories. And then we're just gonna have some pictures to take pictures of, like this one. It's gonna be beautiful. Maybe you're traveling alone and a selfie's the way to go. So we got a selfie stick, but it's not just any selfie stick. This is a motorized selfie stick. It's amazing. It stays in place when you want to take a cool video of yourself and it's totally motorized. Yes, change the angle. Go up, go down. This is gonna be the ultimate vacation selfie. When you go on vacation, do you tend to buy a bunch of postcards promising you're gonna send these to your family and friends, but you never do, so you just end up with a bunch of these at home? Just me? Okay, well, if you're like me, we should do something with them, right? Right. So today we are going to upcycle our unused postcards to make a cool waiter tray like the sophisticated travelers that we are. So first thing we're gonna do, get some corks. You can get these one of 3 ways. You can go online, you can go to a craft store, or you can drink about 110 bottles of wine. I'll let you speculate my method. So our corks are about 1.5 inches, 3/4 inches. So we are going to cut up our postcards to strips that size. So once you've cut up a bunch of strips of your postcards, you are going to go back to 3rd grade in paper mache. You're gonna take a cork and one of your strips. Oh, Lady Liberty. She's gonna go on the cork. Wrap it on around. Now the key is to let these strips soak for a really long time, otherwise they're not gonna stick very well. But if you find that you're having problems, that's cool. You can just take a tack and stab it in there. Oh, can't get the tack in. If you're like me and you went the drinking wine route, you can check out our episode, Don't Try This at Home, for some fun ideas to upcycle your leftover bottles. We lit some glass on fire, we lit a bottle on fire, we almost lit my face on fire. It's really fun. And I suggest turning it on and watching it because this is gonna take a while. So now that our corks are dry, we're gonna glue them down to this shadow box back. Yes. Take the back out of your shadow box. This is what your corks are getting glued down to. Now with a hot glue gun, glue them down. You can do whatever pattern you want, zigzags, lines, be creative, the world is your oyster. This isn't gonna take forever. I did this, and now I'll never forget all the cool places I went. I'm gonna stick this in my shadow box. I'm gonna flip this into my shadow box. And seal it up. Ah, that looks so good! I'm really proud. I could cry, but I won't. If you live in a walking city, you know that the way to spot a tourist is by their atrociously large backpack and their running shoes. But if you're a tourist, why not try to fit in with the locals while trying to keep your balance on your first ever subway ride? So today, we're gonna hack a purse. The key to this is bags on bags on bags on bags. First things first, you're gonna take the book that you wanna read in the park to look intellectual. Put it right up on the side so it can like protect your body from all the other things that could potentially stab you in there. Now, I'm gonna separate everything out into pouches. Now, trust me on this, it makes accessing everything so much easier. I'm gonna do a makeup pouch. We've got a toothbrush and toothpaste pouch. That way, if you're out all day and you just end up in a bar and there's some cutie at the end of it, you're prepared. Make yourself a little first aid pouch. Stick some aspirin in there so you don't have to like dig around the bottom of your bag for it. Some Band-Aids, cough drops, whatever you feel like you might need. We're gonna put a canvas bag in there because you're gonna be buying yourself a lot of souvenirs and a lot of presents. You don't wanna have to carry around plastic and paper bags all day. And last thing, you're gonna put your wallet on top for easy access, so that way, when you see that bakery that you saw over Spoon's Instafeed, you got easy access to your money. Yo, tell me I'm not Mary Poppins. There's so much great food to be found in America. Austin has barbecue, Los Angeles has acai bowls and avocados, New York has pizza, Chicago has worse pizza. How can we choose one magical city and its delicious recipes for our taste buds to travel to? We can't, and we won't. So we chose 3. Now Philadelphia's got pretzels, Baltimore has crabs, and New Orleans has Cajun food. So today, we are making crab cake stuffed pretzel bites with Creole dipping sauce. We're gonna start with some crab and some scallions, just gonna dump them in. Some sriracha, oh yeah. Worcestershire, cream cheese. I don't know why I said it like that. And mix it all up. Oh my God, this sounds so delicious. So as you can see, I did not choose the right utensil to be mixing things, but that's okay, we make it work here at SpoonProof. There is a fork next to me. So that was fun, but we're over it. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep mixing this so there's no more chunks of cream cheese left. So now we're gonna put in a little bit of salt, maybe a little more than that, and some Old Bay, some garlic powder, and pepper. If you have no idea what I just did, don't worry, because we're gonna have a recipe card for you guys at the end of this. I'm gonna stick this in the fridge for a little bit. All right, now, you are going to take some pretzel dough. We made this off camera because it takes about 25 minutes to rise, and I know you guys don't have time to watch me make pretzel dough, although I'm sure it would be very entertaining. Roll it out with the rolling pin. If you guys don't have time to make this at home, you can buy it at the store. It comes in a box mix. Rolling, rolling, rolling out my pretzel dough. Cool. Now I'm gonna make rounds with this. I'm pushing down hard so this goes all the way through the dough. I've successfully done 1. 2 left. Great, should be about that size. You're gonna take your crab mix and put in just a little scoop. This much is probably too much. That was too much. Stick it on your round. You're gonna fold it over and in. Make sure you seal it, otherwise your crab's gonna explode all over the place. Now we are going to brush these with a little bit of lye and sprinkle a little salt on top. For those of you guys who don't know what lye is, it comes in the pretzel box mix and you brush it on to the pretzel dough to make them brown in the oven. Do not eat the lye. Don't eat the lye until these have been cooked. You'll get sick. So now I'm gonna stick these in the oven for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. It's hard to do from this angle. So while those are cooking, we are going to make our Creole dipping sauce. You are going to take a cup of mayonnaise and some brown mustard with a little bit of Old Bay and a bit of salt. Yum. Spicy. 20 minutes later, let's take them out of the oven. I'm starving. Get your dip and sauce. Be careful because they might be a little hot. Right on. I got 3 cities in my mouth. She's the man making the bites. Crab is inside a pretzel. Creole dip and sauce. It tastes so good. I'm gonna choke if I keep singing.